I was sitting in a service leader meeting, I think it was April, where I was sitting in Detroit, and we were talking about expansion. And we'd opened up Dallas, we were opening up Houston, and we were talking about going to Washington, D.C. in October, because that's what was on the business plan in January. And Rob Miller looked at me and he said, we looked at everybody and said, I have 2 engineers who will go to Denver, like right now, like right away, if we were to go to Denver. And I said, really? I didn't know that. And I said, yeah, we've been having vision talks, and that's come up, and they're ready to go. And so I said, Denver's a great market. It's what we call an island market, so it's not a cluster. It's not 2 or 3 offices surrounding it. And so if we would go to it, there'd be no better way than to go with existing employees. And I said, well, let me go, when I get back, let me talk with Mark and Dave and find out on the sales side, do we have anybody who would be interested in Denver? And so they looked through the vision goals, and they had conversations with the sales managers, and Joe Picheri in Columbus did not have Denver specifically on his goals, but Joe had always wanted more opportunity, wanted a chance to be in leadership, was willing to relocate, and willing to start a new territory. All that interested him. And so when Mark talked to Joe about it, there was pretty instant excitement around Denver that Joe wanted to go. And so, of course, we said, well, no, Joe, that's great. Now go home and talk to your wife. Make sure she wants to go, right? These have to be a deal. So he did. And they want to go. They're at a perfect time in their lives to relocate. Denver's a beautiful area. So we talked to Joe. Rob and Mark got together. We all got together, and we said, this is a perfect fit. Scrap Washington, D.C. We're going to Denver. And so Ben Schrock, field engineer from Indiana, will be moving out to Denver this fall. Joe will be moving out in about a month. Things are in motion. Hopefully Joe will be out there by the end of summer. So what better way to start an office like Denver than with those 3, right? And so that is like vision goals come to life. Like you share your vision goals, we're sitting in leadership meetings, we're talking strategy, and that comes up. And that all took I think about 3 weeks total. I mean, it was clear, and it was pretty quick on that. And so that's the power of sharing your goals. I always say be careful what you share and tell us, because it might just happen.